Welcome to our channel, History Coins HD. We have some valuable coins for you, so don't spend one of them. So watch our complete video and find your treasure. This coin could make you rich overnight. Top 1 today, we're uncovering the fascinating story behind a humble yet extraordinary coin, the 1944 D Lincoln wheat cent from the United States of America. You might think, what's so special about a penny? Well, stick around, because this little coin could surprise you with its jaw-dropping value. By the end of this video, you'll learn why this coin is worth a fortune and how much it could fetch in today's market. The 1944 D Lincoln wheat cent is a remarkable piece of American history. During World War II, the United States made significant changes to its coinage to support the war effort. In 1943, pennies were struck in zinc-coated steel to save copper for military use. However, by 1944, the U.S. Mint returned to using shell casing bronze, which was made from recycled military ammunition casings. This decision symbolized resilience and ingenuity during a time of global conflict. The D Mint mark on this coin tells us it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities producing coins for the U.S. economy. In 1944, millions of wheat cents were minted, but what sets this particular coin apart is its rarity and condition. Coins from this period were meant to be used for daily transactions, so finding one in exceptional condition is incredibly rare. Even more remarkable are the coins that have unique features or errors, making them the ultimate prize for collectors. Let's take a closer look at the design of this iconic penny. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. Lincoln's image was chosen to honor the 100th anniversary of his birth and remains one of the most enduring designs in U.S. coinage. Surrounding Lincoln are the words, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1944, along with the small D mint mark just below the date. On the reverse side, the coin features the classic wheat ears design, which gives the coin its nickname, the wheat cent. The two stylized wheat stalks symbolize prosperity and the agricultural strength of the United States. Between them, you'll find the words 1 cent, United States of America, and the Latin phrase e pluribus unum, which means out of many, one. This simple yet elegant design reflects a time when coins were not just currency but symbols of national pride. What makes the 1944 D Lincoln wheat cent especially intriguing is the possibility of minting errors or unique features. Some coins from this year were struck on leftover steel planchets from 1943. These steel cents are incredibly rare, and their silvery appearance makes them stand out from the standard bronze pennies. Even if your coin isn't one of these rare steel varieties, its value can skyrocket if it's in pristine, uncirculated condition or has unique characteristics like double die errors or repunched mint marks. So, what makes this coin so valuable? First, its historical significance adds immense appeal. The fact that it represents a pivotal moment in U.S. history, when resources were stretched thin due to the war, makes it a tangible connection to the past. Second, its rarity is a major factor. While millions of these coins were minted, only a small number have survived in excellent condition. Finally, collector demand drives the value higher. Coin enthusiasts and investors alike are willing to pay top dollar for these rare finds, especially those with unique errors or exceptional preservation. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for, the value of the 1944 D Lincoln wheat cent. If you happen to have one of these coins in mint state condition, you're sitting on a potential treasure. And if your coin has a rare error or is a steal cent, its value could climb even higher. In today's market, the 1944 D Lincoln wheat cent in top-notch condition can fetch an astounding $75,000 to $78,000. That's right, a single penny could be worth a life-changing amount of money. Before you rush off to search your coin collection, remember that the key to determining a coin's value lies in its condition and authenticity. If you think you might have a 1944 D wheat cent that's worth a fortune, consider getting it graded by a professional coin grading service. They can help verify its condition and confirm whether it has any unique features or errors that increase its value. Top 2, we're diving into an incredible piece of American history, the 1945 United States 1 cent coin. Don't let its humble appearance fool you, this tiny treasure could be worth a life-changing sum of money. Stay with us until the end to discover just how much this iconic coin could fetch in today's market. The 1945 1 cent coin is far more than just a piece of old currency. It's a time capsule from a pivotal moment in American and world history. During the 1940s, the United States was deeply involved in World War II, and the country's economy and industries were laser-focused on supporting the war effort. This meant that even the production of coins was influenced by wartime necessities. Most pennies from this era were minted using a combination of metals to conserve copper for the war effort. This led to some fascinating variations and changes in coin design and composition. Because of this, every coin from this period carries a story that reflects the resilience and determination of the American people during one of the most challenging times in modern history. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1945 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, we have the unmistakable portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's profile is not just a tribute to one of the most influential figures in American history but also a symbol of unity and perseverance during a time of war. The year 1945 is boldly stamped below Lincoln's image, marking the coin as a relic of a year when the world was forever changed. Flipping the coin over to the reverse side, we find the classic wheat penny design. The two wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America symbolize prosperity and hope for the future, a sentiment that was especially meaningful during the war's final year. Below the wheat ears, you'll notice the phrase E pluribus unum, which translates to out of many, one. This motto perfectly encapsulates the unity that defined the United States during the war years. And now, what makes this particular penny so valuable? While millions of these coins were minted in 1945, only a small fraction have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Most of these pennies were used in everyday transactions and suffered from wear and tear over the decades. Finding one that has been preserved with its original shine, free of scratches and discoloration, is incredibly rare. Beyond condition, there are other factors that can dramatically increase the value of a 1945 1-cent coin. Certain mint marks, like those from the Denver or San Francisco mints, can make a significant difference in value. Additionally, some of these coins feature unique minting errors, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or other imperfections created during production. These rare variations are highly sought after by collectors and can make your coin even more valuable. So, if you happen to come across a 1945 1-cent coin, take a good, close look. Examine its condition, check for any mint marks, and see if there are any unusual features that could set it apart. Even the smallest detail could be the key to unlocking its true value. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Just how much could this little coin be worth today? If you have a 1945 1-cent coin in exceptional, uncirculated condition, or better yet, one with a rare minting error, you could be looking at a value of $65,000 to $70,000. That's right, this tiny piece of history could be worth as much as $70,000. Imagine holding a $70,000 treasure in the palm of your hand. It's incredible to think about, isn't it? So, whether you're a seasoned collector or someone with a few old coins stashed away, it's worth taking the time to check for hidden gems like this one. Top 3. We're diving into the story of a coin that may seem small but carries incredible historical significance and value. We're talking about the 1949 United States 1-cent coin, a fascinating piece of history that could be worth far more than its face value. Stay tuned as we uncover its story, design, rarity, and, of course, its impressive worth in today's market. You won't want to miss this. Let's set the scene. 1949 was a post-war year filled with hope, growth, and change in the United States. The country was adjusting to its new role as a global superpower, and the economy was booming. During this time, the U.S. Mint continued producing the iconic Lincoln penny, a coin that has long been a symbol of American resilience and determination. While these pennies were made for everyday use, certain examples from 1949 have become highly sought-after treasures for collectors. The Lincoln penny design is iconic and has stood the test of time. The obverse side of the coin features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. Brenner's depiction of Lincoln was groundbreaking, as it was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait. This design honors Lincoln's legacy and represents his enduring influence on American history. On the reverse, you'll find the wheat ears design, a simple yet elegant representation of agriculture and prosperity. These two wheat stalks frame the words 1 cent and United States of America, emphasizing the coin's ties to the nation's agricultural roots. The phrase E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, reminds us of the country's unity despite its diversity. What makes the 1949 Lincoln penny so special to collectors? It's not just about the year or the design, it's about the details. Coins from this year were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, each with its own distinguishing mint mark. While millions were produced, very few have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Over time, most pennies from this era were heavily circulated, leading to wear, scratches, and discoloration. A well-preserved 1949 penny stands out as a rare gem, and its value skyrockets as a result, but condition isn't the only factor that makes this coin valuable. Some 1949 pennies have unique features or minting errors that add to their rarity. These can include doubled dies, off-center strikes, or even subtle variations in the lettering or design. Collectors love these errors because they make each coin truly one of a kind. If you're lucky enough to find a 1949 penny with one of these rare traits, you could be holding a small fortune in your hands. And now, let's talk about why these coins are so desirable today. The 1949 Lincoln penny holds not just monetary value but also historical significance. Owning a coin like this is like owning a piece of American history, a tangible connection to a time when the world was rebuilding and America was on the rise. For collectors, it's not just about the investment, it's about preserving a piece of the past and sharing its story with future generations. So, how much could a 1949 Lincoln penny be worth today? If you happen to have one in excellent, uncirculated condition, you're in for a treat. Coins like these have been known to fetch prices between $55,000 and $60,000 at auctions. That's right, your humble 1-cent coin could turn into a life-changing sum of money if it's in the right condition. If you're a collector or just someone who loves discovering hidden treasures, now's the time to dig through your old coin jars or check your family's coin collection. You never know what might be hiding in plain sight. Top 4. We're uncovering the fascinating story behind a seemingly ordinary coin that could be worth an extraordinary amount of money. That's right, we're talking about the United States 1-cent coin from 1950. This small but mighty piece of copper has become a sought-after treasure in the world of numismatics. Stick around until the end because we'll reveal just how much this coin could fetch today, and trust me, the number will surprise you. The United States 1-cent coin from 1950 carries with it a rich history and a timeless design. Minted in the post-World War II era, this coin represents a period of American strength, recovery, and optimism. The country was booming, industries were thriving, and everyday items like coins played a vital role in the lives of millions. What makes this coin so intriguing is how such a commonplace object has transformed into a rare gem over the decades. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1951-cent coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, which has graced the penny since 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this iconic image of Lincoln symbolizes wisdom, leadership, and resilience. Surrounding his profile are the words, "In God We Trust," a motto that resonates deeply with the American spirit. The year 1950 is prominently displayed below Lincoln's portrait, making it easy to identify this specific coin. Flip it over, and you'll find the reverse side featuring the classic wheat ears design. This motif, used from 1909 to 1958, features two wheat stalks curving along the edges, framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. Beneath the denomination, the Latin phrase E pluribus unum reminds us of the country's unity in diversity. This simple yet elegant design has made the wheat penny a favorite among collectors, with its distinctive appearance and historical significance. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1951-cent coin so valuable? After all, pennies are one of the most commonly produced coins in U.S. history. The answer lies in a combination of factors: rarity, condition, and unique characteristics. While millions of these coins were minted, very few have survived in pristine condition. Over time, most pennies have been worn down, scratched, or damaged from circulation. But finding a 1950 penny in near-perfect condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. Coins in uncirculated or mint-state condition are especially prized by collectors because they retain their original luster and detail. Imagine holding a 1950 penny that looks as crisp and shiny as the day it was minted. That's the kind of rarity we're talking about. Beyond condition, certain variations or minting errors can make these coins even more desirable. For example, slight differences in the lettering, date, or design caused by errors during production can turn an already valuable coin into a one-of-a-kind treasure. For collectors, the thrill of finding a 1951-cent coin in exceptional condition is unparalleled. But even more exciting is the potential value it could hold. Coins like these are in high demand, and their worth has skyrocketed over the years. Rare pennies are often featured at auctions and coin shows, where they fetch astonishing prices. If you're lucky enough to own one, it could be worth far more than just a single cent. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the value. If you have a United States 1-cent coin from 1950 in outstanding condition, you could be looking at a price tag of $45,000 to $50,000. That's right, this little copper coin could be worth a fortune, so what are you waiting for? Dig through your old coin collections, check your piggy banks, and take a closer look at those pennies. You never know, you might just uncover a hidden treasure. Top 5. We have an exciting story to tell about a coin that might just be hiding in your collection, the United States of America 1-cent coin from 1953. This small yet iconic piece of history is far more than just a penny, it's a treasure waiting to be discovered. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll find out how this coin could be worth an incredible $40,000 to $45,000. Let's start by traveling back in time to 1953. It was a post-war era of optimism and change in the United States. The economy was booming, and life was looking up for most Americans. In the midst of this era, the United States Mint produced millions of 1-cent coins, featuring the classic design that's become a symbol of American numismatics. But here's the catch, not all 1953 pennies are created equal. While most of these coins are worth little more than face value, a select few have become incredibly valuable to collectors, and we're about to uncover why the design of the 1953 1-cent coin is steeped in history and symbolism. On one side of the coin, you'll find a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, whose leadership during the Civil War shaped the course of American history. This iconic image of Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, has graced the penny since 1909 and is beloved by collectors and history enthusiasts alike. On the reverse side, you'll notice 2 wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent. This wheat penny design, as it's commonly known, was a staple of American currency from 1909 until 1958, making it a nostalgic piece of history for many people. The simple yet elegant design reflects the agricultural roots of the United States and serves as a reminder of the nation's values of hard work and perseverance. So, what makes the 1953 1-cent coin so special? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and unique features. While millions of these pennies were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, very few have survived in pristine condition. Coins that were heavily circulated show signs of wear and tear, but those that have been carefully preserved or stored away are much more valuable to collectors. Even more exciting, some 1953 pennies have unique errors or variations that occurred during the minting process. These errors can include double die strikes, off-center designs, or even slight differences in the lettering. Collectors are always on the lookout for these anomalies, as they make the coins even rarer and more desirable. And now, let's talk about condition. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. Experts use a grading scale to determine the quality of a coin, with mint state being the highest grade. A 1953 1-cent coin in mint state condition is extremely rare, as most pennies from that era were used in everyday transactions and quickly showed signs of wear. If you have a 1953 penny that looks brand new, with sharp details and no scratches or discoloration, you might be holding on to something truly special. But what about the value? This is the part you've been waiting for. A 1953 1-cent coin in excellent condition, especially one with a rare minting error, can fetch an astonishing price at auctions. Imagine turning a simple penny into a small fortune. It's every collector's dream. And now, the moment of truth. If you have a 1953 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a unique error, it could be worth an incredible $40,000 to $45,000. Yes, you heard that right. This humble penny could be worth more than a brand new car or even a down payment on a house. So, what are you waiting for? Check your coin collections, dig through your old piggy banks, or take a closer look at that jar of pennies sitting on your shelf. Who knows? You might just have a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Top 6. We're traveling back to the 1950s to uncover the story of a coin that may look ordinary but holds incredible worth, the 1957 United States of America 1-cent coin. That's right, we're talking about a humble penny that could be hiding a small fortune. Stay with me until the end of the video, or I'll reveal just how much this coin could be worth today. Spoiler alert, it might blow your mind. Let's take a moment to set the scene. The year was 1957, and the United States was in the midst of a booming post-war era. This was a time when the economy was thriving, rock and roll was taking over the airwaves, and families gathered around their black and white TVs to watch the latest shows. It was a year filled with optimism and growth, and in the world of coinage, the US Mint was producing coins that have now become treasures for collectors. The 1957 penny, or 1-cent coin, is part of the famous Lincoln Wheat Cent series. These coins were minted between 1909 and 1958 and are instantly recognizable for their classic design. Let's take a closer look at the features of this iconic coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the image of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln has been on the penny since 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of his birth. The 1957 penny captures Lincoln's dignified profile, and if you look closely, you'll notice the words "In God We Trust" proudly displayed above his head, with liberty to the left and the year 1957 to the right. Now, let's flip the coin over to its reverse side, where you'll see two wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent. This design is why these coins are affectionately called wheat pennies by collectors. The reverse also features the phrase "E pluribus unum," which translates to "out of many, one," a motto that reflects the unity of the United States. The wheat cent design was replaced in 1959, making the 1957 penny one of the last in this classic series. While millions of these coins were minted, what makes certain 1957 pennies stand out today is their rarity and condition. Here's the key to understanding why this coin is so valuable. The majority of 1957 pennies were used in everyday transactions, meaning they were passed from hand to hand and subjected to years of wear and tear. However, a small number of these coins were carefully preserved, either by collectors or by pure chance. Coins that have been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition are highly sought after by collectors. They retain their original shine, with no scratches or signs of wear. If you're lucky enough to own a 1957 penny in this state, you could be holding onto a hidden treasure. But rarity isn't the only factor that drives the value of a 1957 penny. Some coins from this year were struck with minting errors, and these mistakes make them even more valuable. Imagine a penny with an off-center strike, a double die, or a missing detail. These rare anomalies are considered one-of-a-kind pieces that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. So, if you have a 1957 penny tucked away in a drawer or an old coin jar, now is the time to dig it out and take a closer look. Check its condition, look for any unusual features, and consider having it professionally graded. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. How much could a 1957 US 1-cent coin be worth today? If you have one in uncirculated condition or one with a rare minting error, its value could range between $35,000 and $40,000. Yes, you heard that right, up to $40,000 for a single penny. It's incredible to think that something so small, something that was once part of everyday life, could be worth so much today. If you enjoyed learning about the fascinating history and value of the 1957 US 1-cent coin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting discoveries. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting for hidden treasures.